We know Counter-Strike is missing a lot of things right now, and my last video covers a handful of some of those on Valve's side specifically, but when it comes to skins originally taken from the community, one thing that still hasn't been fixed or even updated yet is the Printstream skins, considering that pearlescent effect they had in CSGO is currently non-existent in CS2. Being completely honest, there's a massive list of things I can talk about that are all still missing or incorrect in the game, but one of the questions I've seen players asking the most in my comments across platforms is specifically, what is the deal with Printstream skins? Like, will they ever be back to the way they were before? Now, whether you like the old version of the skin better or not, I'll let you guys fight it out which is better in the comments. I personally really like the uniqueness the pearlescent effect adds to the skin, you know, because it could look so many different ways based on the lighting on whatever map you're playing on. So I guess you could say it even had a different look depending on what map you were playing on sometimes. But at the same time, I also understand the argument of the simple, plain white and black looking better than the weird colors too. That seems to be one of the main arguments for most people who don't like the effect. Regardless of your opinions though, my best guess is the pearlescent effect will come back eventually. And that's because the creator of the skin design, this guy right here on Twitter, JTPNZ, dropped brand new versions of the Printstream skins already in the game. So the Deagle, the M4A1S, and the USPS. But that's not all. Now I gotta add this in for players who don't know, because I know there's a lot of them. Valve does not own the rights to the skin. JTPNZ does. So not only does he get a cut of the money spent on the cases his skins are in every time they're open, instead of like a one-time payment or something, but he also has to technically update the Printstream skins so that they're the same in CS2 as in CSGO. But then how exactly does he do that? The answer is posting new versions of the skins on the Counter-Strike community workshop, which he has done, like I just said. The past week and a half, JTPNZ has actually been hyping up his release of the updated versions on his own Twitter. A lot of people who saw this though assumed that it would be an actual update dropped by Valve since the skin is already in the game, but unfortunately that won't be the case since he does work on this stuff separately from Valve. Anyways, if you look at his page on Steam, you'll see the 5 total Printstream skin submissions in the workshop right now. Obviously the USPS, the Deagle, and the M4A1S, but also an AWP and AK as well. Besides the fact that each one is on the new weapon models, which I know can be another sore subject for some players, they all have a completely working pearlescent effect again. Now, because there's no basic inspect videos, nor is there a way for me to get my hands on one in-game for an inspect clip, I'm gonna put part of his showcase video released for this here so you guys can get an idea of what it looks like. But yeah, this is them. You'll see that for the most part, the skin designs are exactly the same, but with some minor differences. He did clean them up a little bit. And the pearlescent effect is there, but not too crazy or insane. It's like the perfect level of subtle in my opinion. None of the lighting in these clips is that insane, so I'm not sure how they would react in that instance. If you remember in CSGO, sometimes the effect would go crazy on some community maps because of the lighting. I don't even know how to describe it. Let me know in the comments of what y'all think. I'm very curious to know. But let's say Valve does update the game this coming week and adds a new version of these skins. Not necessarily the AK or the AWP yet. How exactly would they do it? Before I continue, I gotta pay for food and rent, so let me give a quick shout out to today's video sponsor, SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is hands down one of the best bot trading sites you can use with Counter-Strike skins. Say you want to upgrade some of your current skins to get something better, this would be the perfect site to do that with. You can also straight up buy skins too, and with their 35% deposit bonus plus my code, it gives anyone quite a nice balance to work with. There's even free giveaways you can enter and rewards for completing simple tasks on the site. Get started with a free $5 using my link in the description below. With that out of the way, getting back into it, my best guess is they would just swap them out with the Printstream skins or files or whatever already in the game. I don't know how it would work, but I'd imagine, as they did multiple times with the Doppler skins for knives already, plus others for example, they could simply swap out the look, if that makes sense. You know, like the file of the actual skin design, I don't know. I don't see there being any way Valve would add like a V2 version of the skin or a completely separate version, you know, where you could have 2 different versions of Printstream skins for one gun. But as for the AWP and the AK, because they aren't in the game yet, there's realistically only a few ways these could drop. That would either be in a new case, the most likely scenario I would say, a new skin collection, or with an operation as like a reward or something. I have no clue if or when we would get any of these updates, if that's even anytime soon, but at least think about it this way. All the work for updating the Printstream skins is technically done. Valve just needs to swap the files or whatever the case is. Anyways, that about wraps up this video. That is the current deal with the Printstream skins. If you did make it this far, please make sure you guys drop a like and of course subscribe if you're new. And yeah, with all that said, now whatever video is showing on your screen, the YouTube algorithm thinks you might like, so do me a favor and go check it out.